The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board on Wednesday, September 14th, urged the House of Representatives Committee on Finance to grant it financial autonomy by removing it from the list of ministries, departments and agencies in the annual budget of the federal government. The board also called for an upward review of the examination fee from 3,500 naira to 5,000 naira. The JAMB Registrar Ishaq Oleyede recalled that JAMB did a downward review in 2017 after remitting 7.5 billion naira revenue to the federal government because they felt the amount was too much. In November 2018, the Minister of Education, Adamu, disclosed the federal government's approval for the reduction of the examination fees effective from January 2019. This act has reportedly seen parents and guardians who pay for the candidates that sit its examination save more than 3 billion naira annually, and the federal government receiving annual remittances of more than 3 billion naira. The registrar, however, recently noted that with the current inflation rate and other economic realities, the matter needs to be reviewed. One of the questions remains, why does the board need an upward review when it remits over 3 billion naira to the federal government annually? If there are any reviews to be made, it should be a downward review on the amount remitted to the government and not further deductions from the meager income Nigerians manage to sustain themselves. This shouldn't even be negotiated. The zonal chairman of ASU Lagos chapter, Laja Odukoya, once described JAMB's conduct as a reflection of the exploitation of the people for the benefit of government officials, who he accused of being reckless in spending. He questioned where the remitted funds were going to and what it was being used for. It would have been pardonable if the money was used for infrastructural upgrade in institutions, but sadly that is not the case. The government seems to rather be making a profit from poor people who are suffering to get an education, and these people are not even sure of employment opportunities after they struggle to be educated. JAMB was established in 1978 with the responsibility of ensuring a uniform standard for the conduct of matriculation examination and placement of suitable candidates into the nation's universities, among other responsibilities. However, over the years, some members of the board, proprietors of relative educational organs, lecturers and teachers have been caught perpetrating malpractices and engaging in corrupt practices within the sector, almost defeating the purpose of its creation and making many Nigerians propose the dissolution of the examination board. Rather than propose for an upward review of JAMB fees, the board, alongside the federal government, needs to look inward and restructure its operations. They need to revisit and revise the use of the annual remittances and transparently account for it to Nigerians. Education must be seen as a public good, and every form of commercialization must be abhorred.